Hi, I'm the zookeeper. Zoos tend to have a bad connotation to their name, however, some zoos actually play a positive impact in the environment today. Zoos like the Richmond Zoo take on animals that are going extinct and provide them with shelter and necessities. In addition to providing them with security and protection, the zoos also educate the public on the animal.
Hi, I'm a polar bear. The changes of climate are hurting my family and I every day. We are slowly going extinct and there's nothing we can do about it. We rely on the people on this earth to take care of us and our land, but they are not doing a good job.
Hi, I'm a turtle. The Pacific trash pile is near where I live. Many sea turtles live in that area, and some get caught inside of plastic and die. I personally was trapped inside of a plastic circle from a Gatorade bottle holder. Sadly, most of our population is almost extinct as we speak.
I'm an elephant. My family's starting to die off too because we are being poached for our tusks of ivory.
Hi, I'm a monkey. As a monkey, we are starting to go extinct because of humans hunting us. A lot of times we are used for lab research in circumstances where we are not needed. My fellow monkeys become scared of the wild where we are supposed to be because we are held in captivity for so long.
Being a dog, I get to see how the humans think because I'm always with the zookeeper, and I also get to see how the animals think and work. I'm a pit bull and I was abused many different times, and I also fought in dog fights. Although I am not going extinct, we're not always treated properly.
I'm a wolf. Hunters like to hunt me for my pelts. We are often poisoned, shot at, and trapped because humans fear us.
I'm a bee. My beehive is being infected by parasites who bring diseases that mess up our wings. There are tracheal mites that live inside us and kill us. There are also parasites called varroa mites that live in the hive and harm the young bees. Humans also play a role in our downfall. Deforestation is cutting down the trees we make our hives in, so now we have to make hives in public parking lots. Human cell phone use is also hurting us. Some scientists think that the radiation in cell phone attracts us and it ends up messing up our internal navigation systems and we can't return home. Pesticides are also harming us because they kill our families.
I personally don't really like living in the zoo because the habitat doesn't reflect my real environment. I used to live on the polar ice caps, but I was taken away by some scientists because I was stranded. I'm happy that they took me because I now have somewhere to live, but this place doesn't really reflect how I live in the wild.
I wish that I had a bigger environment to roam around in and live in. We are fed meat every day, but in the wild we catch our food. So if I were to be released back into the wild, I would not know how to survive.
I really like all the zookeepers, but I wish I was back home with my mommy. I was taken away as a baby because I was sick. They brought me back here, and I have been here all my life. I like my habitat because there are a lot of fun toys to play with, but there is not enough land that we can roam around. It's really hard living here because it's nothing like the wild. One positive thing, though, is that we don't have to worry about predators.
I like my environment, except that in the wild we like to roam around as a family pack. And here, all we can do is maybe walk a couple hundred feet, if that. It's frustrating to not be able to do what we usually can in the wild.
I like my environment for the most part. Being on the coast near the ocean is nice because it's the same temperature outside, and they have a large tank for us to swim in. That's nothing like where I used to play, though. I was with my best friend when we got trapped inside of those plastic rings around cans and bottles, and the next thing you know, I was caught by a marine biologist, and they saved me. I had that plastic on me for about 15 years, so my body is shaped from it.
We try and make the environments as close to what they would be in the wild. Obviously, we can't make them exact, but we try to get them somewhat close. Many of the zookeepers build relationships with the animals, and that is why we work here. I think animals should have rights and people need to be aware of them.
Although I don't exactly live in the zoo, I still talk to all of you guys and see y'all are frustrated. We bees are not treated properly. We are always smacked at when we come near just because someone thinks we're going to sting them. 75% of the food people eat is only possible because of us. We pollinate the plants which help them grow and stay alive. Soon there won't be any more bees left, and I don't know what all the humans will do.
Yeah, people don't realize that we have rights. We all share the same land and deserve respect. They might not like us because they think we are vicious, but the truth is that if we were to respect our environments where we live, then we wouldn't have any problems. They come on our land and shoot at us. We don't go onto their land and into their houses and randomly start mauling them.
I agree with you, Wolf. I wish I could talk to humans, or if there was an animal whisperer, so that I could tell all humans that they need to stop polluting all the water and taking up all of our land. They don't realize that they are literally killing us. One day, their grandchildren will never even see any of us because our populations will all be extinct.
Yes, we have rights just like humans have rights. We demand that we be treated as equals. Although we don't speak the exact same language, there still needs to be some level of understanding. Monkeys have some of the same characteristics genetically as humans do. I don't understand why humans like to kill animals. Maybe they don't directly like killing us, although some do, but destroying our land and environment is the same thing. We kill each other for food, but humans kill animals for reasons like sports and other unnecessary reasons.
Unfortunately, cities are expanding and people are taking over all the land. Soon there will be no places left for cities to take over and animals won't have anywhere to go.
Our land is getting destroyed every day, and the area we live in is getting smaller.
I think people need to stop cutting down all these trees and start using more efficient and greener ways of getting things such as oils. What humans know but don't seem to care about is that by extracting the oil, it is ruining everyone's home.
People also need to realize that they need to start recycling because a lot of trash goes into the Pacific and is hurting our ocean. If people would just recycle cans, they would be back on the shelf within 60 days.
Yes, I wish that humans would stop using so much oil because it causes pollution and global warming is such a problem. It is ruining my home and many other animals out there.
I think that humans need to reduce their consumption and recycle more. This would save many animals, such as my friend the sea turtle. If that plastic had been recycled, my friend would not have been trapped and harmed.
All of us animals are able to feel just like humans can, and sometimes they don't notice that. We want to create relationships, but sometimes we are never given the chance. Maybe if we were treated fairly, we wouldn't have to worry about protecting ourselves as much.
The environment is deteriorating and becoming more polluted. This is hurting humans as well as animals. If humans just helped us maintain a nice living space, it would help us all. We would be able to take care of our families, and humans would be able to use all their resources efficiently.
I watch the animals in the zoo and see the way they live, and the zookeeper does her best to make sure all the animals have a nice life. But there are certain things that the animals need that the zoo cannot provide, such as experience in the wild.
Zoos do their best to ensure protection to animals going extinct. We as humans need to continue making progress in the future towards protecting animals and making sure we are not abusing them or their environment. Some people feel as though animals do not have rights. However, I and many others believe otherwise, and we have to fight for them.